Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michael Mastro. Today we're going to look at Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York, also known by her nickname of Fergie. Um, if you look to the eastern horizon when she was born, you would see the constellation associated with Libra rising at 24 degrees. First, we're going to look and see how the planets are operating, and then we'll see when they were operating at certain events in her life and what could be done to strengthen the chart. So, Sun is ruling the house of income, placed in the 12th house of losses and separations. And so, income comes through her ability to take on different roles as a TV and journalistic personality. She has a column, and it gives her a fiery, attention-seeking personality. She did have financial challenges, losses. At one point, she was more than $7 million in debt. Very, very witty, and always felt like she didn't fit in, so attention seeking. Then we have a weak placement of afflicted by Rahu Ketu Moon. So Moon is ruling the career house, sitting in the house of health and healing. And so her career gets associated with her ability to be out in front of the public and talk about health issues, mental health issues, and physical health issues. And then Moon itself is breast, and so it's afflicted by Ketu within 3 degrees. So this says that there is this possibility, Rahu Ketu afflicting the Moon. Rahu is breast. Rahu is cancer. Ketu is surgery for the moon, which is breast. So later in life, because it's 3 degrees apart, if they were very close together, if Ketu was at 13 degrees, it would have been something early in her life. And so she did recently have a single mastectomy a few days ago. Weak infant state Mars ruling the house of partnerships, sitting in the house of the first house. So Mars, because it's weak, gives her a fiery personality, red hair, and somewhat combative in her relationships. Did have a divorce. Then we have challenging Mercury. So any Multicona sign, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 9, and 11, in the 6th or 8th or the 12th house, the Dusthana challenging houses, becomes functional malefic. So Mercury is ruling that 12th house and sitting in the first house. So it gives life purpose through controversial speech. Again, her ability to take on these personality roles of being witty and fiery. And also, 12th house has to do with addictions. So she had some drug addiction issues, some depression. And her ability to express that gave her success and life purpose. We have weak afflicted Jupiter ruling the 3rd house of success, placed in the 2nd house of wealth and fame and continuation of the marital bond. So because it's weak. So there was some, she did get a divorce. There was some success. Um, and Jupiter is publishing and writing, and so success through writing and publishing, fine arts, third house fine arts. Um, and then Jupiter, also weak Jupiter, can have to do with weight issues and struggling with conforming with the norms. She was not going along with all the norms of the royal family. And Jupiter has to do with growth, so growth of breast cancer. We have a strong Venus. Venus is ruling the chart and reflecting her life purpose and her beauty, Venus's beauty, and gives her a beautiful face, a royal, being part of the royal family, and the life purpose through fine arts, which is again the journalism. Then we have a strong Saturn, also rules the house of creativity, sitting in the house of success, fine arts through fine arts, connects all those. And Jupiter is aspecting the 12th house, so it gives her ability to be successful in charity work as well, which helps remedy her chart. And then we have challenging Rahu Ketu, afflicts Moon and Jupiter, definitely connected to her breast cancer. Rahu and Jupiter are always balancing spiritual material, in this case, body and spirit, and Ketu giving insights into health that she put in her columns, and Rahu giving some addiction, some depression, and desire for freedom. Let's look at the timing of events. She got married in a Jupiter period, so Jupiter's husband. She had daughters in Venus periods and Saturn periods. Saturn is ruling the house of children. Jupiter is also involved in that. Jupiter is the significator for children. 92, she was involved in one of many scandals, but it was during a moon period, moon sitting in the house of setbacks. I think some pictures of her naked with some other making out with someone was part of that scandal. Then she, in 96, she got a divorce and she lost, she was in $7 million in debt. So that's during a Mercury period. And then she had a necklace worth close to $500,000 stolen from her in 95 during a Rahu period, Rahu losses. In 97, she became a spokesman for Weight Watchers and Avon, and started her own column. Her mom also died, so all that during a Rahu period, losses. And then in 98, her dad died, also during a Rahu period, losses. And then most recently she had breast cancer surgery during a Moon Venus period. Moon is breast, Venus is health, the prime health indicator, and Moon is, if you look at the transit chart on the left, the outer circles where the transit planets are, the inner circles where her natal planets are. So we see Moon is going through, transiting through the house of surgery. Moon is breast, and Rahu and Ketu, natal Rahu and Ketu, are not only afflicting natal Moon, breast, but transit Moon. So what could be done to strengthen the chart? transforming Rahu, Ketu, and Mercury. Mercury by helping children. She's involved in so many charities for children, and Rahu and Ketu for charities for people who cannot help themselves. She's already doing that. And then strengthening all of her weak planets with my favorite remedy, a Kavash, which is a silver locket containing the Devata yantras for her benefic planets that need strengthening. If you'd like to see a Kavash or order one, or get a reading or learn Vedic astrology, you can go to www.vastucreations.com. May she continue to heal and get better, and wish her all the best. Thank you so much for listening.